Hello, Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Oh, look, let's play some more Stellaris Synthetic Dawn in our Cooperate or Die series. That's good news to start the episode off with. We are going to colonize this immediately. Let's see. Let's go ahead and send some population from Akram to colonize this. Planet already has a planned colony, so someone's already jumped on it. Very good. So this sector's already leapt on that, and it seems like I'm not sure which colony ship is on the way, but evidently you need to upgrade. You don't. But we're going to colonize that, and then we're going to do away with that outpost. And it's going to be beautiful. So in the last episode, we had, or actually at the end of 2 episodes ago, we had a pretty hefty defeat dealt to the first security echelon. So we're in the midst of rebuilding that fleet. But once we're done, this is going to get real interesting real fast. All right, so we have 40 cruisers for the echelons here. Let's see. I think we just want 20 of each. So currently that means same as with the others. Let's see, we're looking at 13, I'm guessing, and 13. Wait a minute, what's going on here? Why are you saying you have 40 if... Oh, there's a salvaged cruiser, that's why. It's this guy right here. So we need to do 7 of each cruiser type. That's not hard at all. So I'm going to queue up 7 on each world here. Mawir. Alright, so it looks like they're willing to cede some planets to us. I'm going to decline, though, because we want to finish obliterating them. That's what's happening this episode, period. Alright, so now we have room for an extra core system, which is really good news. We can build some habitats with the influence we've gained. We've got over 400 influence now, so we can pick a system that has a bunch of spots for habitats, and that can be a new core system for us. First, however, I would like to add leader capacity. Doesn't sound like a bad thing at this point, so let's do that. Also, how are our sectors doing? Another thing I need to do is replace. Yeah, I need to replace my my governor. Well, not really. I mean, there's not really a reason to replace the governors. The science officers maybe, but not even them. They're okay. So. Yeah, they're assisting research at the moment. Well, you're not assisting research. Why aren't you assisting research, you jerk? Hang on. Terrell, Shukon, Hazel, Irlani, and Allure. Hold that thought. Need to find the world that has the most science output. Sheliak? I think Sheliak is going to be the one to go to. Or maybe Kurgaros. Yeah, Kurgaros is probably the one. Kurgaros has always been a research behemoth, I think. Oh, hello. Cranodeth. But I think there's already a science ship in Iriani, right? Yeah, there is. So... was it Kurgaros? Is there one in Kurgaros already? No, there's not. So you're going to go here. And you're going to assist research. Thanks! Should have been doing that the whole time. Don't know why you've been sitting down there. Weirdo. Alright. Anyway, pretty soon we're going to be able to build our cruisers. Shouldn't take too long to do. 7 of each. 1 and done. And then we'll make sure our destroyer and corvette complements are okay. Those will not take nearly as much time or resources. Especially, again, since we have 3 productive shipyards in this very system. Alright, so... let me go ahead and queue up the Iron Vanguards here. Ah, damn, not quite enough. And now we have enough. There we go. So now I just need Rangers and Overseers. Second security echelon is ready. We're just waiting. As soon as the first security echelon is built back up, we're going to send them over here and we're going to jump this fleet and it's going to be beautiful. Probably the most climactic battle in the series to date, if not the most climactic one we'll see. Depends on how long I keep the series going after we win, which I think we are on the verge of winning, honestly. I want to build habitats, but I'm saving all my resources at the moment for fleet stuff. Goody. Alright, we would like to trade for minerals, please. Minerals. For security echelon. All right, so we built 7 of the Vanguard. Now I would like to have 7 of the Ranger. There we go. And then Shukon Prime will eventually have 7 of the Overseer building, assuming... Actually, to tell you the truth, it looks like Shukon Tertius will end up building the Overseers as well, because I might end up... Yeah, it's going to be Shukon Tertius. And that's going to be fine. And then the cruisers will be done. Then it's just destroyers and corvettes, and then it's time to destroy the Mawir. I'm so excited. I've been waiting for this the entire freaking game. The game's been making me wait. Now, technically, we could do it right now. That's the thing. I'm just being a perfectionist. I know. I could send this fleet right now, and it would be more than enough to annihilate the Mawir. But I want them to have a full complement, particularly a full corvette shield, before we do that. That's going to be important for the fleet to work as a cohesive unit, because fleet strength is one thing, just raw strength, but the correct balance of ships, even if it's not a perfect balance, there are some people who say there's a specific ratio that works really well. I don't necessarily adhere to that specific of a ratio, but I know that we need a vast quantity of corvettes to kind of charge in and do a lot of damage up front to keep enemy frontline ships busy while our battleships hammer them from behind. Without that corvette screen, you have a little bit more of a problem in that regard. All right, so the Overseer needs to be built. Let's see, minerals. Okay, just one more. Done. All right, so those are our cruisers. So now what I need to do is take a look at our destroyer complement. We have 52 destroyers. We should have 60. So let's take a quick look at what we've got destroyer-wise. 13. So I could just build 7 and be done with it, I guess. I kind of want to have... This means we'll have 65, but I kind of just want to... Yeah, we have 25 Iron Ward, so we didn't lose any there. I kind of just want to build 7 Chrome Patroller and 6 Silver Lancer. And be done with it. I kind of just want to do that. We'll have extra destroyers, but maybe that'll be good for the battle. And they'll build quickly. I'm not worried about it. Why not just do that? Now, we don't, unfortunately, have... Yeah, we don't have destroyer shipyards here. We do not. So they won't build quite as fast as they would elsewhere. We could queue them up elsewhere and they would join. Like, for instance, Sheliak Prime might have a destroyer. Nope, they don't either. However, hang on. Okay, so we're going to build them at Sheliak. And they'll jump over to Shukon. So we're replacing the solar panel network. But it's okay. We have enough energy. We'll be fine. What have we got? Energy weapon attack speed, that's what I wanted to see. So that will help us with the final battle as well. Building cost minus 5%, so tempting. Quantum destabilizer, also tempting for Fortress. Tell you what, let's go ahead and do that. We've been sitting on it for a while. It's only 13 months away. That way, we can have that option on our Fortress and really have our complete complement of possibilities available to us. Okay, so what were we looking at again? First security echelon needed 7 more patrollers and 6 more Silver Lancers. So let's do the Lancers first. And then 7 more patrollers. And we'll be done. I'm just going to let resources build up on this world for a second. And then we'll need... Well, we're not going to be done. We still need to do Corvettes. But Corvettes will build so fast, and we can build them on so many different worlds, including the world we're looking at right now. They will be done quickly. Now that the battleships are paid for, this is going to be one hell of a battle. And it'll probably be within the next 10 minutes, I would imagine, of the episode. Was it 7 Chrome Patrollers I needed to build? Yep, 7. Just making sure. Interesting, they're willing to cede more planets now. They're getting more desperate. This is kind of like a Civ peace situation. They're getting more and more desperate the closer we get here. But I don't care. I really don't. All right, so let's see. Chrome Patroller. 2. Wait a minute. Yep. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. And now let's take a look while they're building at our Corvette situation, because we should have 100 Corvettes with the first security echelon. We only have 21 at present. So we have 12. So essentially, hang on, what should we have? We should have 40, 40, and 20. So 20 dissolvers, and then 40 of the other types. We only have, I'm going to write this down actually, 12, 6, and 3.
Our construction is complete.
So, what that means is we need, of the Chrome Aegis, 28, of the Steel Defender, we need 34, and of the Chrome Dissolver, we need 17. That's a lot. It is going to cost some resources, but they'll build quickly. And then we're going to send them in for this fight. And I'm going to be excited. And then we'll be able to build lots of habitats too, because look at our influence in the meantime. Actually, it's going so well. Let's take a quick look at our edicts and see what we can do. I am tempted to shut this off, to tell you the truth. I mean, extra 20% research speed though, and physics is that, like that. If we're going to boost any of our research, there's arguments both ways. If we're going to boost any of our research, that's what we should do, because it's helping with attack technology. Yeah, I'll keep that for now, but so tempting. So tempting. Okay. Destroyers are on their way from Sheliak. While everything is building, I'm just going to sit back for a bit. And, well, I'm not just going to sit here with the episode, sorry. That's not what I meant. I was still writing down a few things about how I'm going to split this up between spaceports. Let's see. So, Shukon needs to train... Which one were there only 6 of? Steel Defenders. So, here's how this is going to work. Okay, that's 11 there. Let's actually do a 12th there. And then the other Shukon planets will all just have 11. Let's go ahead and trade for some minerals. Again, all Steel Defender. Okay.
Technology conceived.
Okay, so we need 4 more. 8, 9, 10, 11 on Shukon Secundus. All right, the quantum destabilizer's done. Energy credits plus 5%. Nope, let's go for the extra attack speed. Just 4 more. 3, 1 more. This is the largest quantity we're going to have to build. And then the next group that I'm going to queue up, I'm actually going to queue up 7 at each of these and also at Sheliak. And which one was that again? That's the one we have 12 of. So that's the Chrome Aegis. I believe the Chrome Aegis is our torpedo boat. Yes? Yes, it is. So there's that. Gotta keep it unpaused if we want these resources to come in quickly, I suppose, huh? Alright, so did that fleet stick around? Yes, they did. Oh, you're making such a huge mistake. Yes, please stay there. Please stay there for just a moment longer. I will love you forever. Oh, we're actually at our fleet cap. I just noticed that. Holy crap. It's alright, though. So that's going to... Right now it's not affecting us, but it's going to start. Naval capacity is mainly increased by your number of pops and spaceports, so there's still potential for that to improve. But right now it doesn't appear that there's a detriment just yet. We're definitely over our cap. And we're not anywhere near done building all the ships we need to build. All right, destroyers are almost done building. Cruisers, that number is weird. Who is still building cruisers? Okay, Shukon Secundus is still building cruisers. All right, so the Chrome Aegis, I think we can probably go ahead and do this. So we're going to do 7 at each. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Need to wait for a bit. 7. Alright, the last cruisers are finishing up at Shukon Secundus. 7 more Chrome Aegis here and we'll be done. 2, 5 more. Let's go ahead. Ma, we're getting desperate. That's what I like to see. Alright, yep, 5 more. Perfect. Alright, so that's that. And now we just have to queue up 17 of the... So that's 5 at one spaceport and 4 at the others of the final, which I believe is the ward, right? Which one? No, the dissolver. Right. What tech did we just finish? Military station health plus 10%? Thank you, that will come in handy. Military station damage plus 10%. That will also come in handy. Let's do that right now. 3 months away from an increased Empire leader capacity. I might have been a little bit wrong about the 10-minute comment, sadly. Just going to give resources a second longer. Well, more than a second, but you get the idea. We're close. Super close. And we don't have to train as many of the dissolver. I'll do the 5th dissolver there. Then 1. Two, 3. Hold that thought. Empire leader capacity plus 1. Nice. Army damage plus 10%. Probably the best idea. Hey, another core sector system. Yep. Yep. You bet your ass. How many did we build here? Yeah, I need 1 more dissolver. Okay, so I think that's all the dissolvers I need to queue up in this system, which means I am done paying for the fleet except for Sheliak. And we just need 1, 2. The Mawir are... Okay, yeah, it's just auto-declining. 3, 4. Perfect. Yeah, they're still trying. But unfortunately, they don't realize what's about to happen to them. Alright, now there is a maintenance cost increase on our ships. And it's going to continue going up, unfortunately. But I'm hoping that capacity will climb as we have... I mean, again, it's based on number of pops and spaceports, also by certain technologies. Now, I don't think I've seen a... It's been a second since I've seen an option to boost our naval capacity. I think we might have researched all of those. I can actually check. Hang on. Let's look at society. What was the last naval... Yeah, that's the last one. I think the 5-star one is the final naval capacity. So unless there's an endgame naval capacity tech, which there may be, I'll check. We might not have an option there. 4 months away from a new policy. And then we'll be 1 policy away from our next Ascension perk. So that's right around the corner, thankfully. I'm not going to end this episode without this battle happening. That's a promise. Alright, so Sheliak should be done. Just tons and tons of corvettes still building. We're going way over our limit here. And when these fleets leave orbit, both at the same time, we might even see an energy deficit for the first time in a while. Unless our terraforming projects finish, which We have 3 of them going right now. And by the way, speaking of planets and habitat-related stuff, we're going to be doing habitats pretty soon as well. Let's go ahead and... Ooh, Empire leader capacity increased by 2. Okay. Yep. And then we'll have leader level cap increased by 1. The finisher effect, buildable pops, resource production. Ooh, hello. Resource production, though. So does that count for science, or does it just count for energy, food, and minerals? When the game says resource production, talk to me. Commenters, what do you think? I don't know. Will that help my robots actually put out more research? Because that's amazing. Then we get the Ascension perk slot as well. All right. Moment of truth. I could go ahead and start sending this fleet across the galaxy. The other Corvettes would catch up. But it would be the same travel time because we'd still have to wait for the last Corvette to join the fleet. So, no worries. Almost done.
Our construction is complete.
Shukon Tertius is done. Hang on, that means I can actually reallocate some of them depending on who's still building. Shukon Secundus. I'm going to go ahead and take 3 of these Chrome Dissolvers. Actually, wait, no. I'm going to take 4. And we're going to do 2 there. And we're going to do 2 there.
Our construction is complete.
Just to make sure we do this as fast as possible. Oh, this is going to be beautiful. Oh my god, I can't wait. Genuine excitement. I can't believe they're leaving that fleet right there. It's the biggest mistake they've ever made. I might even be able to get them to surrender just based on the results of this battle.
Our construction is complete.
I wonder if they are going to do anything when they see the first security echelon moving. That's another question. Oh, this is going to be amazing. Wait a minute. I might not have finished... Okay, hang on. We don't have the right number of Corvettes. I didn't finish clicking somewhere. What are we looking at? I knew something was up. All right, so we need just 4 more. We need 4 more Chrome Dissolvers and 3 more Chrome Aegis. My bad. Something seemed fishy. I must have misclicked somewhere, or I might have gotten distracted by a tech finishing. That happened a couple of times, and I might not have gone back to it when I needed to. Oops. The hazards of Let's Plays. It's that multitasking, man, I'm telling you.
Our construction is complete.
Not that I'm immune to mistakes when I'm playing on my own. As a matter of fact, I often play better in certain ways when I'm doing a Let's Play than I play if I'm playing on my own, especially unless I'm really relaxed and I'm just enjoying... Yeah, let's go ahead and get the patron deal back. Unless I'm speaking of deals. Damn, I completely forgot about this. Yeah, our energy... our energy income is going to tank as soon as we get these ships out of orbit. It's going to be bad. Especially when you consider we're about to do away with most of it, but this is for having faster research. So can you aid us in our research? Yes, we would like to purchase this service. Appreciate that. This is going to be so bad. Hang on, how close are these to finishing? TOM is going to be done in... No, I can't wait that long. So we might just have to, before I take these ships out of orbit, I don't think we're going to have that bad of a deficit, but I think what we're going to have to do... Hang on, let's take a quick look at... Yep, first security echelon's ready. Let's take it out of orbit and see what happens. Crap! Oh no! Oh no! Okay, hang on. Hold that thought. We've got a... I'm not going to end this episode. Don't worry. I promise we're going to have a battle this episode, and I'm going to keep my word. But we're going to need a second because we are over our cap, and there's not much we can do about it at present. Oh man, that sucks. Now, one thing we can do for sure: habitat zonk, it looks like, is being built up. Yeah, you guys are definitely doing the right thing here. Good for you. Didn't even have to tell you. You're definitely doing the right kinds of... One thing we could do is we could go ahead and build some solar power generators on this one to kind of offset the issue. We could have a couple of habitats just dedicated to energy production. That would solve the problem. It wouldn't solve it immediately. Pops and buildings would have to build. But we could do it. I hate that we hit our naval cap. It's kind of frustrating. We're not too far away from finishing this research, though, so we'll see if we have the option to do a naval capacity upgrade. That would be nice at this point. Okay, so those guys are all building. It's going to take them a second, but having the extra pops may help. Because, again, it's a percentage-based change. So additional population anywhere, as all of these places grow, additional population anywhere is going to reduce the maintenance fee. Yeah, the Mawir are still begging for peace. But again, another option we have is just to give minerals a second to build up insanely.
The others speak.
Upgrade that. Oh, also, there's not a population here. What's going on there? How long has that been that way? Since I built the Tiam 2 habitat? I guess a couple episodes back. I thought I clicked that tile, but I didn't. Damn, that's annoying. Do I still have any construction ships in Tiam? That's a mining station. No, I don't. You're in Hydrobius. Tadask is not in my system just yet. Yeah, one of these needs to be... I'm going to look around and see if I can find one that has... I'll keep unpaused. Okay, so energy weapon attack speed +5, shield hit points, energy weapon damage. I kind of just want to keep going for the weapon-related stuff, but shields are important too. Not so much against the Mawir because missiles, but if we have any endgame threats. Yeah, so let's find a system that would be really good. This one might be. I need the resources in order to see the habitat highlights. But I want to select a few different construction ships for the larger systems and just like look around, basically. 7%. Okay, so the new pops are helping. They're definitely helping. It's noticeable. But the other issue is that some of the new buildings that we're putting in, these all have maintenance costs. 2.7 maintenance costs, in fact. So military station damage plus 10%, very good. So we can do another military station health boost with this, or strikecraft attack speed. Let's do the strikecraft one. We've been sitting on it for a second. Okay, I'm just going to let minerals pour in, and we're going to just pour them all into energy. Another thing I can do, actually, better idea. I talked about this before. I'm sitting on a bunch of influence. Here's what I'll do. Let's go ahead and drain this sector of resources. Or how about Mardom? Gimme that. All right. Problem solved. Now let's have a battle, shall we? I completely forgot I had that option. I haven't done it too much in Stellaris, so let's see. We're going to send the first security echelon over to... This is Cadria 4. I'll just have you... God, we still have an energy deficit. It's going to be even bigger. And of course, this is going to take a second for these guys to jump. But they have high-level hyperdrive, so we're going to let them cruise. Meanwhile, you know what else we can do? Let's go ahead and start looking around while they're cruising. Alright, so there'd be 5 there. See, the only thing is that I'm going to have to do this manually. That's the only frustrating thing. Oh, wow. A bunch in Yilion. None in Osmodin. So Yilion is a definite contender for our next core system. And I think we might have room for another core system for long, too. Just 2 and Anachronis. That's fine. Never mind. Looks like just 3 there. Plov. How about Plov? Don't know why I clicked the star. Keep the game unpaused. I know, it's a habit. I don't like stuff to happen. Oh, okay, here's what I can do. I can select systems like this. I don't have to actually deselect anything. All right, so Ithene maybe. Oralhama's just 1. Murnaz just 2. Yeah, it still looks like Yilion might be the winner, but I haven't looked. I definitely haven't looked at all possibilities, so still looking around. Orem. Unatra. Serpis. Zandeban. There goes our fleet. Iriani's already populated. Don't know why I selected that one. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be hard to beat that system. That first one we saw. But it's possible. Which is why I'm looking. Aesir. Aesir's a definite candidate. Omagus is not. Jaldarun is too close to enemy territory for comfort, honestly. Puntrazed is... Technology, huh? What do we got? Core sector systems +1. Okay. How about naval capacity? No, of course not. In that case, let's do army health +5. Puntrazed. Let's go back to what we were doing. Habitat. Nope. Tassilian? Nope. Coder, maybe. Still not as good as Yilion. We want to have as many as we can in one system, so we can really take advantage of having a new core system. Of course, we're going to have, again, more than one opportunity, but each opportunity should be maximized. I already looked at Coder. Coder's a contender. Coder might be one we put another, like our second one. Akmal. Already looked at Akamar. Corolla. Bradam. Roskin. Lirum. Yeah, I think Yilion's going to take the cake. We also have the option of looking at some of these systems that are along the border in another sector belonging to us. Like, for instance, Unif. Or Eolim. Nope, still not good enough. Especially systems like Besnar. See? Besnar has room for 6. Corellia. Lingal. Yep, it's going to be Yilium. So, let's go ahead and queue some of these up. We have the influence for them. Let's do it. First one. 2. 3. Screw it, let's do 4. Let's just get it done. Awesome. All right, and those will be... these will probably be energy habitats. I will dedicate this system to energy just because of the particular issue we're currently facing. If we can't raise our naval capacity anymore, this is going to be a problem. All right, first security echelon's on the way over. I'm not I'm not ending this recording. We do have our second core system as well, so that's nice. Oh, nice. Okay, so we just finished 2 of the terraforming projects, which should help a little bit with energy production, but it didn't change that much. Probably because we're having a % reduction, not an energy production boost. So because there's a % reduction, the math isn't quite as much in our favor when you have an upgrade like that. Because it's still a percentage of the overall amount. So the overall amount went up, but that just meant that it's now taking a little bit more away from us as well. So, shame. All right, first security echelon has almost arrived. See, they actually made it pretty quickly when you consider all the other stuff we were working on. Have they moved their fleet? No, they haven't. Holy crap. No, Mawir. You're about to die. You are about to die. And I'm going to enjoy every second of it, buddy, let me tell you. Where was I building? Oh, yeah, that's right. Hang on. Have I dismantled that other... No, I haven't. Habitat Zonk is definitely ready to get rid of this, though. So let's go ahead and disband this frontier outpost. And we did lose Eriga as a system, but otherwise we saw no change in our territory, really, from getting rid of that outpost at last. Also, our influence, believe me, we're getting more monthly influence now, but it didn't actually change the number. When you look at the monthly gain statistic there, you can see the decimal points, but it doesn't change. I was expecting it to change from 4 to 5, but it didn't. I'm now sad. All right, so we're building some habitats there. We could get another habitat going. We've got the influence for it, but... Okay, first security echelon, have you arrived yet? Yes, you have. All right. I want to have you guys jump together, so you guys just go right here. This is going to be painful. Holy crap. Yep. All right. Yep. We want this to be over quickly. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, man. This is going to be fun. Come on, guys. We're waiting on you. Oh, there's an extra battleship here. I don't know how we got an extra battleship in the... Is this the first security echelon? Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to complain. Especially if is it an extra Lancer? Yeah, it's an extra Lancer. That's just an extra click, I'm sure. All right, now I will pause, because I definitely want to see every second of this. Oh my god. And of course this song is playing right now. I'm probably not going to talk at this point for the rest of the episode. Let's just... I'm so satisfied right now. I'm just sad that that battle didn't go all the way through while this track was playing, because the most epic part of the track is still coming. But we're now at 45% war score with the Mawir. Let's see if we can actually get them to give up what we wanted them to give up. Yep, it looks like we can. We can send these demands. We can humiliate them, and they'll give us all of that territory, including what we've already taken. So let's go ahead and... because they're already pretty desperate. Let's send the demands. Give them a second to respond. There we go. War over. And we just took control of all that territory. It's ours. So we have some unrest, but I'm going to deal with all that in the next episode. We're almost at the 40-minute mark. That was amazing. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, guys, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Again, this is episode 38, so after 39 and 40, we're going to jump back to Against All Odds Season 4 in the Long Dark for a little bit, and then jump back to this. We'll have stuff for the Cherry update coming up before long, and, oh my gosh, the music's about to start back. I just want to stop and listen. It's such a great track, but more Cooperate or Die tomorrow for those of you watching live, and of course, coming up next for those of you in the backlog. Again, thanks for watching. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.